Hi, how you doing? It's Jeff Sinker from Skype Guitar Lessons Online.com. Great to see you all again, back on Iron Maiden as usual, and The Prisoner. Takes me right back when I was a teenager watching The Prisoner. Remember that balloons coming out of the water and chasing people and drowning them. Kind of, you look at it now, you think, God, what a terrible TV series. But when you was young, when you was my age, I was just a killer. So whenever I hear The Prisoner, I hear that opening speech. It really does take me back. We're going to be covering all of the parts, bar the guitar solo on this, just all the rhythm guitar parts. And we are going to be doing that interlude section before the guitar parts, so a little bit of fun on that one as well there for you. If you are new to the channel, great to see you. Nice to have you on board. If you're a big Maiden fan, you need to be checking down here all of the Maiden lessons I've got, over 40 of them. You need to be doing, please click on that subscribe button. Don't forget the bell, that way you're going to be notified whenever I'm posting a new song. Also, do check out my premium channel. I'm adding more and more to it all the time. $6.99 a month gives you access to all the extras that are not always available on YouTube. We've got guitar solos for these Iron Maidens. I've got courses on playing the Cage system, and I've just posted up there just recently a course on playing in the style of Joe Bonamassa. So there's great pentatonic licks there to enjoy, and also some backing tracks as well. So please do check it out. Appreciate all of you who are supporting me on the premium channel. Anyway, time for me to shut up. I'm sure you're sick of me prattling on. You want to get into the song. So let's get into it and let me show you how to play The Prisoner. So don't go away.
Preview.
So let's look at that opening section that I played right at the beginning of the video. So we're going to start off on a B5, going down to an A5, then back to a B5. So we're going to play. So we're doing 3, down, up, down, down to your A, back to the B5, and then we slide off. Then we go and stay on that B5 again, and we do this B5, A5 back again. Then we've got 2, and then we do a D5. Then we're going to go down to an A5, and we're going to do this A5, G5. Same idea as what we're doing there, but no slide at the end. Then we move down to an F sharp 5 chord. And we're doing a... What I'm doing, I'm taking the finger off. So I'm doing 3 on the F5, down, up, down. Then I just lift the finger off so I get that E note. Back to the F sharp. Then I go in up to an A5. And then to an E5. So let's just play that through, nice and slow. And the next time around, it starts off exactly the same. We got that same run. But this time, we don't have that little click when we do it the second time. Go straight onto the D. Go back to the A, G. And now this one's slightly different. Starts off the same. And then we go to the G, so we don't have a pause. Goes to the G. And then to A. So that second one. Then we repeat the whole thing all over again. Repeats completely round. So that's your introduction section. From there, there's a change of tempo and also a change of feel, which is, to me, one of my favourite riffs by Iron Maiden. Right, so let me play it through. I really do love this one. It's got a really nice pull to it. Well, what we're doing, we're starting off on a B5 chord. We go in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we finish it, we do 8 of these. Final one, we just dig in and we play that 5. So the first ones are kind of more muted. Then we've got a B5 to an A5. And then we're going to play 3 to 0 on the low E string. So we get... That's your first one. We go back to the B5 and we're going to play this line. So I'm going to play there up to the D5. Then I drop that finger down, so I'm playing a 4 across that 7. Back to an A5. Then we go back to the B5 again, same as what we did at the beginning. And we play that down, and then I'm playing a D5 to an E5. And then we go back and repeat. And that is your main riff that's going through the verses. Of course, we play that quite a few times. I suppose the easiest way really to call this is riff number 3. We got the first one, second one, so we got riff number 3. So again, let me play this one through and then I'll break it down. Again, another fun one, some really cool sort of riffs in this one. Really is worth working through this one. So what we're doing there, we are playing a double stop 5 fret on the D and the G. Then I've got 2 chugs on the A string. Back to the 5. So again. And then I've got 1 chug to the 7. Your first phrase, and then I've got 2 chugs to the 7, back to 2 chugs on the A, and then it starts the same thing, but it really runs across 2 bars. So when you see this laid out on the tablature, it really is best to work through both of the bars when you're doing this. So we've got this 5, then it goes back to the 5, back then to the 2 chugs on the E, on the A, sorry, and then we've got a 7-5. 5 chug, 5 chug 7, chug chug 7, chug chug 5, chug chug 5, chug 7, chug chug 7 5. That is played. You play that twice. Again, another really fun riff to work through. Right, let's now look at what can be called the pre-chorus. Okay, what we're doing there, we're just playing across. It's like playing it's like just playing through a G. But we don't, we're just playing across these 2. I'm using my first finger. What I'm playing is playing across 7 on the G and 8 on the B. And I'm muting down on the D string. So we're playing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Moving down 2 frets. And then I'm doing 3 on that position. Moving down 1 fret. Then I put all my fingers across D, G and B on the 4, and I put my 3rd finger on 5. Like that chord which is a sus, let's go B sus4, down to a B chord, and then I've got this A power chord, E power chord, and then a B. So again, let me just step you through nice and slowly. That's your pre-chorus. Okay, let's just get in the chorus, and this is where you have a little bit of a breather here. So let me just play it through. Okay, I said it was a breather. You're going to do an E5 power chord, to a B5 power chord, to an A power chord, and these are all lasting for a whole bar. Then we go up to a C sharp, and 2 and back to the B, so that's half. So we're doing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Back to the E, B, A, then we do a C sharp, but this time instead of going to the B, we go to the D. And then it's back into that part, which was riff number 2. Right, now what we're going to look at is the interlude section, which is the build up to the solo. Now, I'm not going to go through the solo on this lesson, but I am going to go through the interlude section because it's quite fun to play. So I'm going to play it through as best I can. This is quite a kind of a bit of a movement going on here, and then I'll break it down for you. So let's have a go. Okay, just as fun on a playthrough. I've got to say, I'm not playing fully up to speed at the moment. Still need a bit of work on it myself. So something for you there. You can really have a go at going at this one. Get that tempo up. So let me go through what you're playing though. You are starting off on the G string on 7th fret, and you've got a 7/11. Sounds like a store, doesn't it? Now I picked this one when I'm doing it. I find it easier than doing hammer on, but you can do a hammer on where you're doing 7/11. And then you're going to play 9 on the D string. And you're going to play 2 of these. And then you're going to do 7/12, which is a bit of a stretch. Back to 7/11. Back to the 7/12. Back to 7/11. Then we've got this 7/11 each time, remember, going back to the 9. Then you do 11. Then you do a 9. So I've got this little part at the end where it's going. And then I do a 7, 11. So that's your first one. So that first section. Okay, then you're going to move down 1 fret and you're going to play from 6 on the G, and it's working across a similar kind of motif. You're doing a 6 to a 9, this time going back onto the 8, but you're varying it each time. So you're getting this. So it's 6, 9, 7, and then you do 6, 7. So I get. So I'm doing that across that pattern. I'm doing 6, 9, 7. And then I do a 6, 9, 6. So it's. That's your second one. Then we move down to the 3 on the G string, and we're going to go 3, 6, and the main kind of control point there is going to be 3. So it's 3, 6, 4, and then I go back to 6, 3. We play that. So I move up to 4th fret on the G string now, and I do a 4, 7, 4 to 5 on the D, slide up to 7, and I'm doing a 6, 9, 6, back to that 7, slide up to 9, and then I'm back on my original. And I run through the whole thing all over again. Like I said, I'm not 100% up to the speed. Need to keep working on that. I'm not far short of it, but it's just not where I want it to be. Most of it's because of that big stretch. Lost a little bit at the end, but it's getting there. It's getting where I want it to be. So that is what is known as the interlude section that takes us into the main guitar solo. Well, what we're going to do now, let's go and have a look what's going on behind the guitar solo. Right, let's have a look what is being played behind both of the guitar solos. So we play across a B flat to start with, or B flat. So we play across a B5. So I got this. And then it's going up to a D, so it's down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 down. And then we play across, then we just move up to an A. Move down to an F sharp. There's there's 8 of them. And then we play an A, and then an E. Now that pattern is played over both of the guitar solos. So this time we don't have to learn 2 separate patterns. And from the guitar solo, it goes back to the beginning. We have another verse, we have a pre-chorus. Then we go into the chorus, and the chorus is what is being used to the play out. So that's played through the outro that takes us to the end of the song. So the great news is we have covered all of the sections of The Prisoner. I know you're going to enjoy it. I really enjoyed learning these riffs. I'm not sure who requested this one, which one of you subscribers out there, you know who you are. But it was a good call. I forgot how much fun this song was, and when I started playing it and learning the different parts of it, yeah, it really is a fun track to play. Well, I'm going to let you go so you can get into this. You will find that there are the tablature and also a backing track, which will be in the link down there, which is all free of charge on this lesson. So check that one out. Don't forget, do check out my premium channel. $6.99 a month, putting more and more stuff on there. It gives you access to more backing tracks, more information, and also a lot more guitar solos. And it's not just Iron Maiden out there. There is other stuff. I've got stuff that playing in the style of Joe Bonamassa, which is one of the latest ones I put down there. Nice in-depth course. So do please click on that link, check it out. Show you like what you see. Well, I am going to shut up this time. I'll let you go. So until the next time, this is Jeff Sinker from SkypeGuitarLessonsOnline.com. Wishing you well. Look forward to seeing every one of you again real soon. Until then, goodbye.